Hi guys, welcome to episode 6 of Lost in the Rift.
Yes.
No. Oh yes, no?
Yes. 6.
Episode 6.
Consult the game
It is
page.
episode 6.
It is episode 6.
It is episode 6. Episode 6.
You usually lose track in like the hundreds, but we got to 6.
Yeah. Well, we had a week off, right?
That is true. Apologies for the week off. Some of us were busy taking down tournaments and other games.
Yeah, you
Whilst,
can't get your champion Matt in Riftbound. You might as
No,
well go
that
elsewhere
is
and get
true.
your champion
It's
Matt
been,
elsewhere, right?
It's been a bit of a lull with Riftbound recently, but we are edging closer to Spirit Forged release. It's currently the 26th of January, so we're about a week and a little bit away from
Yeah, what is that?
like a week and like 5 days, maybe 4 days.
Yeah,
Something
12
like
days or something.
Something, yeah, from the pre-Rift events. Turns out somebody listened to us, because what we said they should do for pre-release events, they've now done.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah, so I see your more prepared podcast host would have already had the information.
Either that or it works out we're really good at designing games as well.
That is true. Right.
We are in a new filming location this week as
We
well.
are in my house currently,
Yeah.
as it's Monday evening and the shop is full of people.
Yeah.
And
a later recording of the podcast.
yes, we've been
For the I was also doing other tournaments this weekend as well. Just
Yes.
gone, but we thought we can't do it 2 weeks without a podcast, so we will film on the Monday.
The Spirit Forged pre-Rift event occurring in early February 2026 is blah, 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 PR stuff. Participants receive a kit containing 15 card pre-constructed deck, 5 booster packs, and a promo card to build 40 card deck for typically a 3-round Swiss pair tournament.
Nice.
So there's like videos online and stuff of like explaining them. So I'm not going to go too into it. One cool thing is there are going to be, so like if you get your 5 packs and you don't pull like 3 battlegrounds, they will supply you in like your pre-rift kit. You will get like a blank battleground to like play with.
Okay, cool.
Which like kind of sucks if you draw the incredibly short straw and you don't get any. You have to play with 3 blank ones.
Well, could you not just say that this is? No, because then you can choose what backgrounds you want, which kind of negates. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly right. So, but yeah, there'll be so very similar to like the I don't know if anybody knows about the Pokemon pre-releases. You get your little box, you open it up, you get your packs, and you get like your
So you
pre-constructed
get like a random
deck.
pre-deck
Yeah,
out of like a choice of 3 or something.
I would assume so.
I think it's 4 normally in Pokemon, right? But
Yeah, and it says each kit generally includes 1 mini pre-constructed deck, including a legend.
okay.
So you will get. I'm not sure if it's going to be.
I think
like,
I prefer that because we tried to do something similar for our first pre-release, didn't we?
we did, yeah.
Where we were like, come in and pick a number, and that'll be your randomly assigned deck,
But
rather
then
than
it was
people
only
being like,
between like the three like structure decks that were out, right?
rather than people turning up and being like, well, just give me the best one because that's the one I want to play. It's like, no, we want to try and randomise it a little bit.
Absolutely. Just trying to see if there's any more information.
And actually, that worked out really well because we had people going like, "Oh, I wouldn't have think to play this now." And it turns out,
Yeah.
the one that we were like, "This is going to be the worst one," turned out to, I think, to win the event. It was just like,
Lee
Sin,
Sin,
yeah.
yeah.
I think the guy that won it had like 47 might or something on a battlefield.
Yeah,
at
it
one
was
point.
pretty egregious. I'm trying to see if there's details on the what's the word I'm looking for here? Legend?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Here we go. So I'm on the. Okay, apparently not. Reddit doesn't want to work today. Okay, cool. That's really annoying because that was the full list of all of the cards from the pre-release kits. That might have been taken down. No, Reddit just doesn't want to work. Cool. So I guess because we're unprepared, shall we just make a wish list? Well, I highly doubt they'll put Draven as like one of the pre-constructed decks.
So what are the ones? There's ones that we know that are coming, right? So we got Rumble, Fiora.
Rumble and Fiora.
I think they'll
yeah.
potentially be in there.
Yeah.
If they're gonna do, how many was there last time? There's 3 variants, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Ezreal.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Just trying to see if I can find the list.
It depends how many they want to do, right? If there's a selection of 3 or 4.
Yeah, if you sort of think like, if they have, like I guess most events sort of like cap at like 16 players, right?
Hmm.
So like, if they do 4, then that's like 4 lots of
4
4.
fours, yeah.
Then essentially you could have like 4 pods of like all different decks, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Azir.
Yeah, very similar to Victor. I
Yeah. I think like
sort
Azir,
of around that power level, because you couldn't like have something like Aurelia, right? That's like just pretty good.
Yeah.
They would need to sort of scale it a little bit, wouldn't they?
Yeah. There's got to be events. Well, we know there's been pre-ref events, right? Because they did one at the Houston regional
Right,
for like
okay.
content creators, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we'll get our invite one day.
That's the dream.
That is the dream, right?
That is the dream.
Phone buzzes like, dangerous duo. How may we help you?
How may we serve you? Let's see if this is here. One day I will be prepared, and the day is not today. Oh my gosh! And now my laptop is being slow.
Or maybe we bypass that for now. We'll hold that.
Yeah.
We'll save that for next week.
Yeah,
We'll
there we
be
go.
prepared, and we may even have a special guest again next week.
Yes, we have something in the works for next week.
Absolutely.
Which would be cool.
So I think we talk about. We came back and looked at how the meta is forming in China.
Yes, we did.
Turns out it's still the Draven show.
Yeah. So yeah, that whole like tier 0 thing that we were sort of talking about
Seems
last
to
episode.
be true.
Yeah, it's definitely tier 0. We were just sort of, before we started recording, I was looking through like, and even looking at it now, it just looks ridiculous. The seasonal 2 regional open Chengdu. Apologies for absolutely saying that wrong, but
You might have said it right. You
ignorant
never
white
know.
man.
You never know. You might have said it right.
I scrolled down to the top 16, because that's usually where like the
It's normally a cut-off, right?
important
Yeah.
cut-off begins. I went from 16 up and then 16 down, and I went from 16 to 23. All of those were Draven.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then I went from 16 up to 1, and what did we say? Like,
He said 11 of
were
them were Draven. It's just
Yeah, it's
kind of disgusting.
it is pretty silly. The second place was Fiora, which
I've
we've
been saying
been-
it's got some legs, yeah.
yeah. We obviously, with our test game that went up on the channel, we predicted the finals of this event that we
Yeah,
definitely knew
exactly.
was happening.
And I misplayed.
I think we all misplayed, to be fair. No,
It's been pointed out as well that I forgot to do
actually.
the 3. Me going second, I forgot to do the extra ring.
Oh,
as
no
well.
way.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not even. We can't even blame that on the Spirit Force.
I misplayed hard.
Oh gosh, that's why it's testing.
I threw, right?
Yeah,
Make
for
Draven look better.
Yeah, that's it. It's all part of the bigger picture. We can look at we can talk about the Fiora list super quickly. And the thing I like about the fact that Fiora is like a decent deck is because it's going to be affordable.
Yeah.
Right. Pretty much.
Well, it's one of the pre-con
I
decks,
mean-
right?
I mean, this
structure
list
decks.
is playing like 2-set brawler, 3 baited hook. So maybe it's not as affordable as I was thinking.
Yeah, but to get the base of the deck, it's a structure deck, right?
Exactly,
so you
right.
go buy
You
that
could-
and then you tweak it from there.
Then that's it. You're straight away. I mean, this is saying to buy all of the current cards needed for it, you're looking at like $120.
I mean,
which
to put
is
it into like retrospective
100 quid, right?
of like another TCG, it's almost like when the Dragapult deck was available in Pokemon.
Yeah,
Like, you could
that's
buy
true.
that and you could just play it straight
Yeah,
out of the
yeah,
box
straight
almost.
out the box. Yeah, buy the full sort of product for like 30 quid, I think it was, and then boom, straight out the
Yeah. So
box.
I like Fiora looking good and actually being a pre-constructed deck as well.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It means that more people can buy a deck and be competitive without having to spend too
Which is
much
really
money.
cool, right?
Yeah.
And we were talking the other week about the whole like Watcher situation and how like for like a rare, like how it garnered that price tag, and I sort of like sat and thought to myself, and I was like, I wonder how much the is it Ferris Forerunner,
Yeah.
the mech that like essentially
Splits
splits
into
into two.
two. Yeah.
You can tell how much attention we've been paying to Riftbound. I was like, oh, is that just going to be Watcher all over again? But it actually comes in the
Fiora,
Rumble
right?
deck.
Is it in Rumble?
Yeah, it's in the.
Oh yeah, of
it's
course.
red,
It make more sense to be in,
with the
Rumble.
mech deck,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, so like at least those cards are going to be accessible.
Yeah, which I
And it
like
seems-
because it means you're not alienating players that can't go.
Exactly,
Do you know
right.
what? I can't spend 50,
Yeah.
60 quid to buy all these cards.
Which was kind of the problem with set one,
Yeah.
especially when you look at Kaiser.
If you didn't
how
have the
much-
cash to be able to burn,
Is it-
like
is
you
it
couldn't, you just couldn't
priced out
play
of the
basically.
game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point in playing set one.
Yeah. Whereas if you wanted to play competitively, let's put it that way.
Yeah, if you were just playing, like, if you picked a couple of decks up and you were just playing at
Yeah.
home with your other half
Like
or with friends,
have,
like,
like we have a couple of guys that come to the shop on Nexus nights that play like Yasuo
yeah,
and Lee Sin, and like, they don't win them, but like they're having fun,
yeah, exactly.
and like they're doing okay. They're coming like mid-table, like it's,
But you've,
but
always,
yeah.
you've always got like your Kaisers, your Annies.
Of course, it's
always
it's
at the top of the list.
The meta, like
Yeah.
as a whole, when it comes to any like, and it's a video game, any card game, like you're always gonna cream rises to the top, right? Like you're always gonna have like
Exactly.
the best stuff go to the top.
As long as you whip it hard enough.
Nice. Third place, well, obviously, so Draven won. Who could have thought? Second place was Fiora. Third place was Ezreal,
Okay.
which
So Fiora second, Ezreal third.
yeah.
Don't mind it. Don't mind it.
Um,
Anything spicy?
so from the looks of it, it is. So it's full of spells, which you could probably get
Yeah, it makes sense because
with the Ezreal.
yeah,
You just wanna
with champion unit lowers the cost of them, right?
yeah. Playing things like this is playing 2 of the champion unit, 2 Mind Splitter, 2,000 Tail Watcher. Okay, so I have a question.
Ask away.
So Ezreal says, let me move this closer. Me not talking into the mic again, crazy. It says optional additional costs you pay cost 1 or recycle less.
Yeah.
Does that work for Accelerate?
Yeah, this is an optional.
So you can just, so with this, wow, okay, so you just pay 7, recycle 2 and have Watcher accelerated.
Yeah, because its initial recycle cost is 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could pay 8 and recycle 1 and have him accelerate.
Oh wow, yeah, okay. That seems pretty good. Playing the Seals, we were saying this earlier, weren't we? The Seals, I mean, he's not playing it, but... oh no, he is. I'm blind. Can't read.
Yeah.
The Seal of Discord and Called Shot.
Yeah, it makes it free, which is
Basically,
crazy.
drawing 2 cards for free with the Seal is so broken. Like that's surely has to be like Yu-Gi-Oh background. Drawing cards is broken, right?
Yeah.
Like that has to be.
Well, you can float the rune, right? Play the seal down, tap the seal, play Called Shot for free, find the card you need, use the floated rune and the rest of your runes to play something big. Like
Yeah, that is. And like, and I guess with something like a game that's designed like Riftbound, where you have separate colors, the fact that only one color has access to that screams a problem. Like that has to get checked, surely, right?
seems good to me.
I mean, yeah, it seems good to me too. Listen, I want to play purple next set. I'm all about it.
Hey.
I'm all about it.
I mean, before we had this month of me disappearing off to play in other tournaments, Timo was getting tested a lot. Maybe a couple of seals in Timo.
Yeah.
Although I'm not playing Called Shot currently. So.
No. Draw 2 cards for free. Just seems too good.
True.
Seems too good.
True. But I play stacked deck.
That is true. Playing unchecked power in the main, which I forgot existed when we last had a skirmish.
Yeah, I felt really bad.
Yeah, my opponent retreated like all of his tokens from it was a Victor mirror, and he retreated all of his tokens, and I was like, okay, seems a bit weird. And he goes, yeah, cool, unchecked power, and my whole board died, and I was like, cool, all gone. So we get punished, but
We were talking about something afterwards as well. I was like, no, you just run unchecked power. You just looked at me. I was like, my bad.
Yeah. Really twisting the knife.
Well, I didn't realise that had happened to you, did I? It was only when you were like, that literally just happened to me. I was like, oh, okay. Understood.
I was like, maybe I should do that. Fourth place, Draven, again.
I'm guessing all these Draven lists are quite similar.
Yeah, they seem to be.
It's like ain't broke, don't fix it sort of scenario.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to get to the point where like the sort of deck gets solved, where like you just take all the good red cards, the good purple cards, put them together. Cool.
I feel like there's going to be a battle at the shop for this card pool and be like, who's playing
Yeah.
Draven?
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit there and laugh because I won't touch that deck.
No.
I refuse.
You refuse.
Until I'm like, I really need to win. Let me play this Draven.
I'm like, here you go, have mine. Fifth place was Aurelia, another deck that I've mentioned before that I'm definitely looking at.
Yeah. Where was my boy? Where was Timo? 212.
Timo was... Hold on, let me scroll past all of the Dravens. Oh, I'm still going.
Not looking good.
Ornn in 34th.
Okay.
They have a soft spot for Ornn.
The horn for Ornn.
The horn for Ornn. Wow, okay, so...
How far have we had to scroll?
So we'll come back to Timo.
Okay.
If you had to pick a placement for the first Kaiser, where would you place it?
I guess you said 34. Was it 34 for Ornn?
Yeah, Ornn was 34.
First Kaiser. 52nd.
Oh gosh, no, 37th.
Oh, okay. Not so bad.
Yeah.
I was like, it's got to be... I mean, that's still pretty bad, right? It's
Still quite a way down.
big drop-off. China is all about the Draven, apparently, at the moment.
Yeah. There's a what's this guy? There's a Rek'Sai in 38.
Yeah, I've seen that this... I've seen murmurings that this is starting to look okay.
A Lucian in 42nd. So, like, there are other decks, and they are doing, like, fairly well. Like, if the cut-off... Wait, so this event was 512 players.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So it's a decent-sized event.
Yeah. Let me see.
It's not like regional levels, like multiple thousands, but 512 still really...
See if it says how many rounds it was. Okay, so it was cut to top 8.
Was it only a top 8 cut?
Yeah, so it was cut to top 8.
Crikey, that's a big cut. As in, like, that's a lot of players.
Yeah.
Not like it's,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
large cut for that.
So I'm just seeing. So
Normally, an event that big, like that many players, you'd think like a 32 cut, right?
you would have thought so.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I'm not sure if it was best of 1 or best of 3. Unfortunately, there's not that many.
Most of the Chinese tournaments have been best of 1, haven't they?
Which could also be an indicator of why Draven is doing so well.
Because you don't have to worry about siding and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
can't. Although the deck lists have sideboards. So unless like you have to play a soft,
I think the finals I think are best of 3. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So it makes sense to have the sideboard in case you make it that far.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, only 2 players do, but 2 have to get that far, so it makes sense to have a sideboard.
That's fair. Just trying to find. So. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So, I got some percentages here from like decks regarding representation.
Okay. Did you find a Timo, by the way?
Oh no! Hold on. Let me go back. Let me find the little. What do you call it? The furry chicken nugget.
The furry nugget. That's the one.
I've gone too far back. Cool. So. No. It's not looking promising. There's a Lee Sin in 71st. There's a Jinx in 81st. I'm not seeing any Teemos, Darren. It's not looking...
Fair enough. Well, we'll go to deck percentages. That'll tell us, right? If there's a Teemo 0%, then there was none there.
People were just like, you know what? I don't want to play Teemo. I don't want to play with you anymore.
But he's aggro now.
Oh, there were 6 Teemos.
Okay.
Which is 1.17% of the meta share.
Nice. And they were 512 through 508.
Yeah.
Or however the math works, 506, right?
506. So, right. So taking what we know, unfortunately, about Teemo's lack of representation. If you had to guess out of 512, well, 506 because we know there's 6 Teemos. How many Dravens do you reckon there were?
506.
Yeah.
Knowing how well it's being represented at the moment.
Yeah.
408.
That would be fucking crazy.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Swearing, but that would be nuts.
It literally would not surprise me.
It's 148.
Yeah.
You know that when your friend says, "Oh, guess what I did this weekend," and you say something so egregious that it makes their plans sound like absolute just the worst. That is exactly what you've done. I've gone 400. Oh, it was only 148. It doesn't sound that impressive. But it's nearly a third of the total meta
That's
share.
still mad.
Which is crazy, right? The next most represented deck
was Irelia.
Yes.
Yeah.
At
65.
Oh, 66.
Oh,
that's way closer than you were with Draven. And then because they're not in order of percentage, which is really annoying. They're in order of conversion percentage.
Oh, okay.
So the third most represented deck was Kaiser.
Okay. 39.
Flipping hell, bang on the money. 39.
Hey.
39. God, go do the lottery after this.
Yeah. I'll check my lottery ticket that I got.
And then it was Fiora.
Okay. 28.
26.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I tell you what, quit while you're ahead. And then it was Victor.
Oh, Victor, okay.
Yeah, I was having a chat with somebody the other day about what Victor's going to look like in Spirit Forged. And a lot of people that have tested the deck are saying that they're going to shift to the
blue one.
To the blue one, where you play
no units.
One unit and 39 spells. Which seems really cool. I don't know if personally I would.
Well, I'm guessing you play if your unit dies, you have spells that bring them back, basically.
Yeah, maybe.
I was going to say you're in trouble otherwise.
Yeah.
Just sign the match slip and walk away.
It's just this one guy. Yeah. Then Ezreal with 21, so one less than.
I was going to say 22 as well. That's kind of crazy.
So those are the top 6, top 5, 6 decks.
But we're still in a Tier 0 Draven meta according to China currently.
Well, I mean, the numbers, the representation, yes. 5 converted into top 8. Which...
was over half.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty silly. And then...
So it looks like it's down to the West again to find the answer.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to walk back my claim that I said last episode, where the US don't innovate. I just want to say I was probably very wrong.
I mean, you took it back, right? After we mentioned the whole
take
Annie.
It back again.
After the whole, I mentioned Annie, you were like, oh, it turns out you're right.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. Part of me is just thinking, I think it might be the same over here.
As I said, I think I said it previously, didn't I? Draven will win Bologna because it's so shortly after the release of the set. People will go, I'll play what's seemingly good at the moment before people find the answer. So I think Draven wins Bologna, and then is it Vegas.
Yeah,
I think.
So.
I think that's where we find that someone that's found the answer.
Yeah, I do. I do think that it could boil down to if you can't beat them, join them. But then
I refuse.
But then have we not just got?
We'll see this in a few weeks' time. We'll clip this. He said, "Not me." Turns out I'm playing Draven.
Darren, first place, Spirit Forge, what they called skirmish deck profile.
We'll edit it so it's like this is me saying, "Oh no, not me, I refuse," and then it'll just quick shot to me at a skirmish playing Draven. You'll be like, "He lied." I fully lost my. Sorry.
I don't know what I was going to say.
We were talking about Vegas and stuff.
Yeah,
if you can't beat them, join them.
I could see a lot of the like. I mean, hopefully, if it is going to like boil down to a tier 0 meta, hopefully, Draven becomes a deck where the better player wins.
Yeah.
And not just like
luck.
I won the dice roll. I go first. I win.
Yeah.
Like. Because there have been formats in other games that are so dice roll dependent.
No, very much so.
That like it just takes all the skill out of it.
Yeah.
And like that,
we've had that. I've had it at regionals for
yeah.
Other game I was playing over the last month where you're both playing the same deck.
You can say the game.
Yeah, true. Lorcana. Where you sit down against your opponent, you're playing the same deck, and it's a control version, and you just go, you run the dice roll. I might as well just. Yeah, sign up and walk away.
Yeah, we were talking.
But that's frowned upon. You can't dice roll for the game.
No, that is true. Allegedly, of course.
You can't dice roll for the game. You will get DQ'd. We shan't bring that up again.
No, definitely not again.
I can't name him twice in a couple of weeks.
Free publicity.
Yeah, true.
I was talking to our friend Hassan, who is like just destroying every skirmish he walks into.
Well, he's Kaiser, of course he is.
Yeah, but like he's also quite good at the game. He's gone from being like I don't know what I'm doing to just like rocking up to like Bournemouth and just like clapping them up and walking away. It's like cool, thanks for the present, bozo, and just like walks out. And he was saying that there's been like innovation with Draven already. Like people are playing like different versions of the deck. Which, to me, is a good sign.
Yeah.
Because then, if it does become, like, much like this event, where a third of the decks, like, queued, like, entered, queued, flip it out, are Draven, and there's, like, 3 variants of Draven, it's almost like, within that, you have 3 different decks.
Yeah.
So it's almost not like a full tier 0, if that makes sense. It's kind of like something like Pokemon, right? Where you have the Gardevoir deck that is by far and away the best thing you can play, but there's 2 different versions of it.
It is and it isn't, right?
Well, okay. So
but that's the topic for a Pokemon podcast. Yeah.
We're splitting hairs, but there are like 2 versions of that deck that have essentially different strategies, right? Yeah. One will just lock you out of the game. Like just stop you from using your items, and then the other one will actually like play the game and interact with you.
Yeah.
So like if there becomes like multiple versions of Draven, I feel like the meta would be healthier than if it was just like the same 60 that 150 people queue into a 500 person event with. 40 rather. That I'm thinking about Pokemon now. Welcome back to the Pokemon part of the show. So. I don't know. I think it is very much time will tell, but it's hard to not sit here and look at this and go, well, 5 out of the top 8 were Draven. Are we in for a miserable next 4 months of this game?
I know you want to play Draven.
I do.
I'm sure there's some others in Team GN that want to play Draven.
Probably.
But maybe we sit down between us and actually try and find an answer for Draven as well. So when we do go to events together and I refuse to play Draven, I'm not just getting clapped all day.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks. We are the innovators.
Yeah.
We will find...
Matt and Mina, you best pull your finger out. We need to find the answer.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And Bimboy. Sorry, left you out there. Bimboy, best get to thinking.
To be fair, he's been playing more Riftbound than any of us. So
get out of that bin and start working.
He might be the chosen one.
Yeah. He's an Ari fan. He's weird.
Yeah, well, That is,
I'm sorry, Bimboy.
I'm not.
Zach.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to once we can sort of get set one, once we can wave set one off, and which we'll probably do next week, I'd imagine.
I think that's the plan, right? Big send off for set one.
Yeah,
just before the pre-rift.
Yeah, and then hopefully we can bring some content from the pre-rift. It'll be quite good.
With our guest.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We yet to ask him, so we're hoping.
He's not got anything planned. He's fine. That once you sort of get some of these guys in person, we can start sitting down and like actually trying to work out. Okay, Draven wants to do this. How can we stop it? And
flip
whether
the table.
Or not, with that too.
They can't play cards if they're all over the place.
There are no tables, no battlegrounds to win if there are no table that exists.
Battlegrounds, battlefields.
Battlefields. Oh, there's just so many different words.
You can't see this shirt, man. I'm a wrestling fan as well. Battlegrounds a WWE pay-per-view, my friend.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, that was what I got it confused with.
Lost your train of thought again?
Yeah, fully. But yeah. Anyway, once we sort of have the cards in our hands, and it'd be nice to get some hands on some set 2 stuff.
Hopefully we'll have a cheeky box opening soon.
Yeah, it'd be nice. That would be nice. Because we're about what 2 and a bit weeks away from
2 and a bit weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Very annoyingly, some idiot, this guy, signed up for a Pokemon European International Championships on the 13th. I thought it was the 14th, which arguably is worse because it's Valentine's Day, so I had to do some digging to get out of that one. Yeah, I won't be here for the release date.
I knew, that's why I didn't get a ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was always intending to go as a spectator, and I did buy that ticket and then went,
Rift Bound.
Hang on a minute.
Set 2.
There's 2 games coming out on that weekend.
Yeah.
I should probably stay and help out and rip some packs.
Well, yeah, that's the more important part.
When he misses out on the over number that we pull for the content and have a guest ripper with me, it's gonna go hard.
I'm gonna be so jealous.
Especially if it's a Draven. you should be sat at the table with your wrist all buzzing, and you just be a picture and be like, yes! And your opponent will be like, what's going on?
It's like, you are 0-5. Why are you cheering? And I'm like, I'm in the money. Oh dear. Yeah. So I guess to summarise, Draven is Urware.
He do be.
And he doesn't look like he's going anywhere.
Nasty rash that won't go away.
Yeah. So it sort of begs the question.
Who's going to find the ointment?
That is true. Eloquently put.
Have a way with words, don't you know?
Yeah, definitely do.
I could have said worse.
It'll be exciting. I kind of don't want to sit here and just be like, oh, problem. Card game broken, fix it. Like,
there's people that do that, and it's just boring content, right? We're going to try and find the answer.
Yeah, hopefully we can. Otherwise, we just look silly. But
it's Teemo Trust.
It could be. Because I think I'm like 0-4 against you every time we've played with Teemo.
Yeah.
I think that as much as it's that like awkward point in time where there's all the skirmishes for set 1 are ending. I think they're like wrapping up like this weekend gone. So like set 1 is done. Nobody really wants to play it anymore because it's finished. So people just have nothing to do but sort of just like, oh boy, another Chinese tournament. Oh boy, another 150 Draven out of 400 people. Like, they have no choice but to doom because like it's in anticipation for the cards coming out for these events that are coming. So I feel like give it time. Wait until Bologna's first, right?
Yep. Bologna's literally
until
I think it's like the weekend after. I think it comes out on the 13th. You have the weekend, and then the weekend after is Bologna.
Yeah.
Because I tried to convince you to go, but you were like, I cannot for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I cannot go to that one.
I was just trying to be a wind-up, really.
Cannot do 2 weekends away.
Even tried to convince your other half that it was a great idea. She was having none.
She would take some convincing. And yeah, so I think if we get to Bologna and there are 1,000...
Will you get to Bologna?
The royal we.
Oh, you're me excited.
Unfortunately. If the royal we, if the Riftbound community get to Bologna and there are, out of the 2,000 players there,
1,000 Draven,
1,600 Draven, I think the panicking is justified.
07s.
But I've got a feeling that it'll be a high number.
Oh, for sure.
I think. But then you also have to take into account of, like, can people get the cards in time? It's like 2 weeks. And, like, if set 1 and their, like, track record is anything to go by, like,
we know there's
most accessible, right?
I know there's one person in the community that will probably have the cards. He's getting 3 cases or whatever it is. It's just...
Yeah.
You got to question where this man's finding 3 cases.
Listen. He knows people. He won't share them with us, but he knows people.
He's a grinder.
But if people can get the stuff, but then I guess counterpoint to that is if you're committed and you're about it, you'll find it. Yeah. So it could be a case of, I think there probably will be, like you said, close to 1,000. Of Draven.
I think it's going to be close to 50%.
Yeah.
Like the Kaiser was at Houston.
I think so too. And then like much like Houston, all it takes is a small girl holding a teddy bear to come and sweep her out from underneath her.
But as we say, for Bologna, we're trying to do a watch along, so...
Yeah, we'll try and, even if it...
I'll bring my Timo hat.
Woohoo!
Timo
I'll bring my army of robots.
Yeah, fair.
I have to find them first. I assume that's what Victor has, an army of robots.
Oh, you've still not seen Arcane?
Still not seen Arcane, no.
Yeah, those recruit tokens are his.
Okay, cool.
The ones that look like the iRobot
like
weird
iRobot
things.
future guys.
They're his.
Yeah, but jokes aside, we will do that. We'll see if we can
try and sort of organise a watch along.
Try and get a couple of.
Even if we're at another location.
Yeah, even if it's not like a watch along, if we just.
AKA the games room at my house.
Just giving them. We're going global.
Yeah.
Lost in a Rift, going global. That is what we're called, right? Lost in a Rift. I'm honestly.
We are indeed. Yeah.
I'm terrible with names. But again, I knocked myself off my own train of thought. The watch-alongs. If it's not live, it'll be like pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Content of us like reacting to it and going, "Oh wow, he did the thing. He drew a card because he won combat."
Be nice to do a live thing.
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
We could set it up. We could sit at the table playing games whilst it's like on as well. Like.
All right, we'll table this conversation in case none of this happens or all of it happens.
It'd be nice.
And somebody's gonna have to ask. We're gonna have to learn out how live streaming works. I'm gonna have to learn how to talk first, and then I'll come back and learn how to live stream.
Sounds good.
Cool. So I guess we've sort of yapped about Draven.
I think we'll keep it short. It's literally the Draven show currently.
It really is. I'm loving it. I'm so excited. I really hope and pray that the cards I need aren't going to be expensive.
I hope he pulls none of them and then they're like 60 quid each.
That is probably going to be the case, though.
And then I pull them. I'm like, here, look what I've got.
You flaunt them in front of me.
Like, woo, I'm playing Draven.
And then we cut back to the clip of you being like, I'm never playing Draven. Oh, dear. Right, well. Do you want to see us out?
Bye.
It's
always got to be done. It's like the thing now.
It's like the sign-off, yeah.
Right, thanks for watching, guys, or listening, depending on how you've enjoyed our content. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed our content.
Yeah, please. If you haven't enjoyed it, let us know.
Yeah. If he's wound you up, just let him know.
Yeah. It happens. I have that.
But yeah, appreciate it. We'll see you next week.